guys, what's going on? Welcome to my channel and thanks for joining me for this video. So for this video, we are going to check out the G.I. Joe Classified Series Cobra Officer action figure and do a short review on him. So this guy is super dope. I've been wanting to get him since I saw, his initial release. I almost got him a few times and I just figured I'd wait till the price came down a little bit on him, or I could find him loose with his accessories. I ended up finding him for really cheap at one of my local toy stores, so I went ahead and snagged him up. So I'm super pumped to get him out of the package, check him out, and get some cool photos of him. So let's go ahead and jump into it and check out the package. We can see it says Cobra Officer here down at the bottom, and we got a pretty cool pic of him right here. And we can see it just comes with all these awesome accessories. One thing to really love about the G.I. Joe line, you definitely get your money's worth with all their accessories that they come with. They're just awesome. I love the G.I. Joe line. So we see he's got his knife here. He got his pistol. He's got a short gun. He's got his long gun with some removable mags. He's got his hard shell helmet to go over his masthead, and his holster going on here. Just all kinds of stuff. Really good accessories. Here on this side, we got a really cool picture of the Cobra Officer. Here on this side, we got his number in the series, 37, and it just says Cobra Officer right here. You got your Cobra logo there. And then on the back, we've got our G.I. Joe dope artwork going on there. So that's about it for the package. Let's go ahead and bust this guy out and see what he looks like. All right, so we got the Cobra Officer out of the package, and he's hanging out, looking pretty cool. Let's go ahead and check his articulation out, and then we'll look at his accessories. So for his neck, you can tilt a little bit back and forth, not much at all. His head goes all the way around. He can look down like that. He can look up like that. That's really good. He can look up really high. That's awesome. And he does have, his head's on a ball joint, but then he also has the joint here in the neck for a little extra motion there at the collarbone, which is always nice. So he has arms up and out like that, into a T-pose pretty easily. Arms go all the way around there, of course. He does have upper bicep swivel going on there. He has this little band here. It's got the Cobra logo with the double V going on there. That doesn't really obstruct his elbow movement much at all. It kind of slides up and down, so you can still get the double jointed elbow action, and you can get his hands up to his face like that across his chest. You can get his arms behind his head and behind the back of his head and neck with this butterfly joint. That helps. So he's got butterfly joint going on. He's got double jointed elbows. He does have a swivel here on his glove, so that's nice. I like when they have the swivel going on there. That's sweet. So for here on his left hand, he has his hinge going up and down here on this hand with a pistol grip hand here, and then the same for this hand, except for this hand hinges in and out there. And obviously this side has the glove swivel as well. Same thing going on there. His ab crunch, even with his vest stuff going on here, he can crunch over about like that, pretty good. And he can bend back like that. And of course, he can go all the way around here and has the joint here at the waist. Love that. You can get those arch positions like that. Really good. Here, his belt is loose and moves around, so that's not going to hinder his articulation too much. You can move it around a little bit if you need to try to give it a specific position, so that's nice. He does have a thigh swivel, and of course, he's got the drop hinge here in the leg, double jointed knees. He can get his leg up like that. Get his legs out to a straight kick like that. About right there. That's pretty awesome. And he does have a boot swivel going on here. His ankles hinge up and down, and they pivot left and right. So pretty cool, great articulation. Like I said, his vest doesn't hinder his articulation much at all. He can still turn and bend over, or turn and bend back and look up. He definitely has good articulation, and his gear is not hindering him too much at all. I can dig it. So let's go ahead and check out his accessories. So we got his holster here. It looks all cool and leathery. It's got the Cobra logo imprinted here, just in black. This goes in his back and holds his long rifle. And then we've got his hard shell helmet. Looks pretty cool. Got the V logo here on that as well with black and silver. The paint looks pretty good. I can dig it. We got his side knife. It's black here on the handle. And then you got nice silver paint here for the blade. Looking pretty good. And we got this gun here, which has a spot for your mag to go right here, right in that side. Pretty sweet, pretty sweet. Gotta love that. And it has a, it does have a hole here for effects if you have them. Then we got his awesome pistol here, looking like you're like World War II style looking shape, I guess, to this pistol. Pretty cool, and it has a hole for effects as well there. Then we got the rifle. It's all black, and they got some brown paint app going on here. And this has a spot for the mag right here, and then as well for the scope or laser sight right here, which he also comes with that. Here's the laser sight, and that snaps in right there in that slot in the top. So that is freaking sweet. Pretty awesome. All right, now let's check it out. So here on his side, he's got his holster for his knife, and that snaps in nice and good. That's not loose or gonna fall out. Kind of clicks in there. Really good. You gotta love that. That's awesome. So you got a spot going on there for that. You got his holster on his back. I don't think you can slide it on with the laser sight on at the same time, but he has a spot right here on his little utility belt dealy for the sight. I think it goes in there just like that. So there's a spot for a sight there, and there's a little slot for your extra mag. Look at that. I mean, come on, that's awesome. And he's got his holster for his pistol right here, and it just pokes out the bottom right there like that. And then you can hold one gun. You can put his, I hear my dog upstairs whining. He's mad that I'm down here. He's not down here. He's upset, he's spaghetti. Here we go. So we got a mag in here. Try and throw that in his hand. Oh, our mag fell out. There we go. So you can throw his mag in there and put his long gun on the back. He can hold everything he comes with. And then the helmet slips on just like that. It actually fits on really snug. It doesn't snap on, but it's definitely on there nice and snug. So there he is with all his gear on, looking freaking sweet. I think he is pretty awesome. All those accessories, they all fit on him, and they all are nice and snug and fit in their spots just like they should. Let's go ahead and measure him and see how big he is. I'll pop his helmet off. and stand him up. So he's coming in, stand him up, right about 6 1/4 inches, right at 6 1/4. So just a little over 6 inches. Let's go ahead and stand him up next to some other people. We got Marvel Legends Iron Man. Yeah, he's a little bit shorter than Iron Man here. Let's stand him next to Marvel Legends Armored Spidey. My dog's really sad that he's upstairs. I mean, he could walk down here. He just doesn't like going down the stairs very much. He's a big Doberman, and it's kind of narrow stairs. He's a big chicken. Let's go ahead and take Spidey out and stand him next to another G.I. Joe Classified, Flint. So yeah, he sizes well with Flint here. We'll pull out Iron Man and stand him next to, put the Power Ranger here next to him. So, let's bend his knees a little bit too. His legs get a little stiff. There we go. Oh, Power Ranger doesn't want to stand up here. There we go. Next to the Power Ranger, so fits in well with him as well. The Iron Man is a little bit taller, but he looks good with Flint here. And then we'll try to get him to stand up with a Star Wars Trooper as well. That'd be fun just to throw him in there too. Yeah, and they're about the same, it looks like. So about as big as your these guys kind of like a little bubble there on this side. So a little bit taller than your First Order Stormtrooper, just a little bit. So not bad, 6 1/4 inches. But let's get a closer look at some of the details on him. We already checked out the weapons, but we'll get a little bit closer look at his face. He looks pretty good. The mask looks awesome. Got a little bit of like texturing here on his helmet, and the black kind of looks like a carbon fiber look here on the sides of his helmet. And you got the silver paint here on the Cobra logo on his chest. That looks good. And you got his little rank markings here on his chest, little badges and stuff. They look good. And then on his little tactical vest, we got like some gray paint going on here on the shoulder strap parts, and then one of his little compartments here is gray, and then same for the back, just the gray up here on the shoulder straps, and then it's textured here on the back as well, looking really good. Love all the wrinkles in the pants. That looks really nice. I just love these G.I. Joe figs. I think they do these so well. Very good. Love the knife. That two-tone actually got nice paint on that, and that fits in snug. And these black straps here, paint looks good on those. Actually got buckles sculpted on there. It's knee pads, and they got a little bit of texture going on there, some like little indentation lines and stuff. And you got his boots. They look good. Boot swivel. Very good looking figs. Let's check them out with, let's drop that gun and pull that out of this holster and go ahead and slap a mag. Just got a little slot there. Slap that mag into the long gun. That looks great. And then we'll go ahead and pull his little sight out of here. It goes this way. Yep, snaps on facing that way. Oh, knock that mag out of there again. There we go. Finger right in the trigger slot there. Super cool. Look at that guy. awesome. I think they knocked this figure out of the park. Let's slap his helmet on too. There. Look at that guy. I knocked his mag off again. Easy not to. And look at that. Super cool fig. I like him. I'm really happy with this purchase. I'm glad to have him in my collection. He will make a sweet enemy for all kinds of figs. And they all got slots there for any effects that you might have for some cool photos and stuff. But yeah, the paint apps look good. You can see his little Cobra logo on this little sleeve that moves around here. And it actually looks like it has kind of like a battle damage marking right here, like a little X indentation here next to the double V there. So that looks really cool. And you can see some of the little markings right here right up by the Cobra logo. So really cool. Looks just a little bit battle worn in some spots, and that's awesome. Love it. The textures on there we got going on this is really nice. So this is the G.I. Joe Classified Cobra Officer. Super cool, comes with lots of accessories. He can hold all his accessories. It's got good paint apps. You see he's got some silver right here in the buckle on his boot. No silver on the buckles on the sides of his boot, but here on the front, that looks nice. Nice little touch there. I think they did a really good job with this fig. He's pretty awesome. If you haven't got one of these guys yet, or more, I know a lot of people build armies with them, and some people have got like 10 of them. So if you don't have at least one of these guys yet, you should pick them up if you can find them for a good price. I think he rocks. He's got a lot of accessories. He can fit all his accessories on his person and carry one gun. So that's awesome. He said he's got his pistol, he's got a knife, he comes with extra mags, he comes with a little laser scope, his helmet comes off, he's got the long gun, and great articulation and really great paint applications, and just looks really clean with a little touch of battle damage wear on him. So I mean, he's super cool. Well, I think that's about it. I have some photos of him here at the end of the video. If you like this review, hit that like button, and if you want, subscribe. That'll help me out, and then you will catch my next video. And until next time, I will see you guys later.